Hi Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for May 30th to June 5th. I feel like there's a really big change that's kind of happening here for you. Let's see what the communication, okay? There may be something here about you communicating a truth to someone. This could also be an agreement. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm hearing someone communicating about an opportunity and taking an opportunity in agreement. But there is a lot of truth to communication this week here. There's a lot of honesty. There's a lot of truths being revealed. So either someone is coming to you with an open heart, or you are having a conversation or an open-hearted conversation with another this week. This is about getting things off the chest. Yeah, getting things off the chest and being vocal about something that you're wanting as well. Let's see I feel like there's something happening, but I'm not really sure what that is, but there is some kind of like almost like a conversation kind of changes things around the dynamic of something here. I feel like you're being guided as well, like you're really listening to your intuition. You're being guided towards something or away from something or both, perhaps. What else do you need to know about this for Taurus? What else is coming up? Okay, the Devil. Coming out of your comfort zone, actually, is what I'm seeing here. Coming out of a place of stagnancy. What else? Chariot. Yeah, so there's movement. There is movement here. It's like you're breaking chains, you're breaking ties with things. It doesn't necessarily have to be like another person, but I feel as though it's like you're putting an end to a pattern, or you're putting an end to something that is no longer, resonating with you in your life. Let's look into this Hierophant. What do we need to know about this? The Hierophant. Some of you I really feel like there's something here about work related with communication as well. So some of you could be working in communications, or you could be like a writer. You'd be using your voice for something. And there's some kind of deal or agreement or opportunity that's being presented to you. So I am seeing that. I do feel like there is some kind of opportunity or something having to do with communication. So I feel like your voice, whether that's your actual voice or it's like your voice, your expression, is really coming into a factor here. It's really big. And the Hierophant, I'm seeing in two different ways. One, I feel like there's something here about your voice, about your truth, that is, you're being guided to a path that is an alignment for you. So like your next stage in your life, you're being shown what that is. And in another sense, it could also be that you are stepping into your true purpose. You're being guided towards your true purpose. And maybe for some of you, that has to do with using your voice. So again, a writer, using your voice in some way, communicating in some way. Either way, it feels divinely guided. It feels big. Like it's not just a project that you're undertaking. It has a purpose to it. It has everything has a purpose to it, but it feels like this is going to feel like the path, right? Or like this is going to feel like the thing. And I feel like there may have been something that was clouding your ability to be able to see it clearly. So it may have been something. It's so interesting because I don't even need to pull extra cards for this. The messages are coming through so clearly. But it's almost as if you are seeing something by detaching yourself from maybe some resistance or blockages. You're able to see your path more clearly, and that clarity is helping you to push forward. So I feel like there's almost like a blockage being removed this week. So some of you may even have like like not a tower moment in the sense that like something shocking is going to happen, but it's almost like an epiphany, an awakening, like, oh my gosh, I see it now. I get it now. And that's going to help you move forward. Let's look into the Hierophant now. What do we need to know about this Hierophant? 10 of Pentacles. See, you're being led to your long-term stability, your career, your lifestyle, your path, even maybe, and on that path, I feel like you'll also meet connections, relationships that will be for the long term. So there's something being revealed here to you this week about your path, about your committing to something long term. And I feel like it starts with career. I feel like it starts with something that you're doing, something that you're expressing. So I feel like this is for those who are very close to, or may have already really started walking on that path that they know is their true calling or their true purpose. And I know that not everyone resonates with that, but I really feel like this reading is for someone who is resonating with that, like someone who has been looking for that and has an idea of like, okay, I think it's becoming clear what this is going to be or what this is going to look like for me. And so I feel like maybe there's just more clarity coming in about that, or it's just going to really solidify something. The Hierophant I'm also kind of seeing could be a bigger organization or an authority figure of some sort kind of coming in and giving you some kind of opportunity that will be a long-term commitment. So that could happen for some of you as well. What else do we need to know about this? The Hierophant, the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords. It might have been something that you have been very worried about. I feel like this may have been something that has caused a lot of pain and distress and worries over a period of time. But I feel like there is an ending to this. Like this is a worry I feel like you may have had for a while. Let's look into this 9 of Swords. What do we need to know about this? It almost kind of feels like something you've always wished for, something you've been striving for, but it always felt out of reach. I feel like that's about to end. Yeah, definitely manifesting this. It's time. It's definitely time. You have everything you need. There's nothing more that you need to really like acquire. It's just about doing it or creating it or saying yes to it or kind of putting one foot in front of the other. Knight of Swords, Magician. Oh, look at that. How beautiful. I love this. See, we have the 8 of Wands. So this is opportunities, attracting those opportunities to come towards you. All these manifestations. I love this. You know, it's like she's putting out all those wishes, those dandelions. And it's this magician energy, you know, being able to call in what it is that we want for our life and just releasing it, letting it go. And so I feel like with that 8 of Wands, we have opportunities coming in, connections coming in, information and insights coming in that is leading you to where you would find an opportunity or where you would come into a connection that's going to take you to where you want to go. So it's really important at this time to follow your instincts, to follow your intuition, to also kind of silence the voices that are around you as well. People will always have their opinions. They will always have something to say. And not all of it is necessarily, it's not about negative or positive. It's more about making sure that that doesn't cloud your own inner voice. So I feel like there may be a need for kind of, I don't know why I'm getting this, but almost like working in silence a bit towards something or kind of moving in silence towards something, because you want that flow to be there. This journey is between you and spirit. And I feel like a lot of you are coming into that independence of like, it's okay if other people don't understand my journey or if they don't understand where I'm going or where I'm headed, because this isn't about them. This is about me and my path. And so I feel like there also is something here that you're detaching yourself from. And that may be that devil energy, detaching yourself from maybe needing or desiring for another to understand the direction that we're going in, to be able to release ourselves from that, set ourselves free from that. Let's look into this devil energy here. What do we need to know about this? What is this about for Taurus? the King of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Okay. I feel like this is more about passion, actually. And again, we have that Knight of Swords, communication. I feel like this is about passion. The Devil card can also be about, this desire. Like this desire, this passion for something. It could be a relationship, like this could be someone else, but this could also be this ignition of passion within yourself. I feel like some of you are uncovering a passion of yours. What else do we need to know about this? Nine of Cups, look at that. Happiness, joy, fulfillment. Yeah, there's clarity. There's going to be clarity about where your true happiness is, what you're truly passionate about. It's waking up in you if you feel like it's been dormant. Look at that. And then the World card. So an ending to whatever has been blocking you from that. Whatever has been blocking you from accessing or knowing what your true passions are, where your heart truly lies, that stage in your life is ending. So this is about you being put on your path of whatever it is that's going to be long-term, that you can commit yourself to, and it's going to be very abundant. And I see you creating your own legacy in whatever way that looks, but it's going to be something that fits right with you. It's not going to be something that doesn't feel connected to you. It's going to feel very connected to you. And that's going to continue to feed into what you're building. Your passion is going to feed what you're building. And I feel like with this World card, this is about releasing yourself from all the patterns and lessons that we had to learn that may have kept us from being able to tap into that. I think this is just about divine timing as well. I feel like on a soul level, there may have been some things that we needed to come and learn and experience before we were fully ready to step into this power of ours. I feel like this is always the way it was meant to be. I feel like you weren't always meant to struggle with trying to figure out what that is for you, what your passions are, or where you really belong in terms of what you're supposed to be doing. This feels like a very specific reading. So if it doesn't resonate, I feel like it's for someone who has been striving to find like where they belong or where their path is. And I feel like there's something here this week that's going to be very obvious to you. And then so again, we have that Knight of Pentacles. So we're willing to commit, we're willing to build, we're willing to put our energy towards that thing that we truly love because now we have clarity about what that is. And I think that that's always been there. The passion's always been there. The love has always been there for something. But I feel as though it is something that maybe either we could not allow ourselves to embrace, or we may have just not been aware of it because our energies were in other places or distracted, or we had other things to deal with in our life. And I feel like as those chapters are closing, this has become the central focus of stepping fully into our power and into our purpose, because now it's time for your soul to go through that process. Now it's time for you to fully own and see and really know who you are there. Wow, yeah, a lot of passion here. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're almost going to become unstoppable here, especially with that Chariot card. This is also about that drive, that determination, that willpower, having clear direction of where we want to go and knowing where we're headed. The Chariot. Okay, what do we need to know about this? The Chariot card. The Judgment. See, look, this is all about truth. I mean, I feel like these cards are all pretty much saying the same thing, and then investing our energy into something. Some of you may actually also attract, again, like I said, maybe you might be working with a bigger organization or someone that hires you on for something, because the Six of Pentacles often comes with this energy of like community and really having this flow of energy between you and others. So maybe you're even collaborating with other people, but I kind of feel like there also may be someone wanting to invest in you as well. So you may attract an opportunity where someone wants to invest in you and sees value, sees potential in you with something that you're doing. Like if you're an artist or something, you get a commission for a big project, and that kind of changes the course of your life. or, you have like a business idea and you have like an angel investor, something like that. So someone, I kind of feel like here that the Six of Pentacles, there's someone here that you may be attracting someone who wants to either work with you, invest in you because they see your potential. They see what you bring to the table and it has value. So again, like with that communication, it's like this deal that you have, this contract that you may be coming into with someone, but I feel like it's going to be a long-term contract as well. So that maybe really resonate with some of you here. What do I need to know about the Six of Pentacles? Oh my goodness. I almost want to this is just so beautiful. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords, but then we have the Ace of Pentacles. This opportunity is going to release you from wherever you felt like you have been caged, stuck, can't move. So, if you feel like you've just cannot get a break, I feel like there's something coming in here for you that's going to help you put you into this new path, into this new beginning. Just be open to it. Be open to surrender how it's going to show up and when it's going to show up. Because if we hold on too tightly, it may cause a delay. So just allow yourself to continue following your intuition. Follow those breadcrumbs that your intuition is kind of leaving for you. Follow the path. And when the time is right, I do feel like you're going to get some kind of assistance here, some kind of open doorway. This could also be spirit as well. So it doesn't necessarily have to be someone in the physical world kind of coming in and saying, here, I'm going to fix all your problems and rescue you. But I do feel like there's something coming in, some kind of doorway that's going to release you from this Eight of Swords energy if you feel like you've been here for quite some time. So this is all about movement forward, and this is all about opening doors here. So very beautiful. I love that we have the Ace of Pentacles there. And at the bottom of the deck, look at this. We have Nine of Pentacles. So very abundant reading, very abundant time for you, Taurus. This is all about reaping in the rewards of your hard work, whether that was done spiritually, emotionally, physically, whatever it is, you deserve this. You deserve this new beginning. And this new beginning has everything to do with your freedom, I'm also hearing creative freedom. So I kind of feel like a lot of you who are in creative lines of work may really feel a lot more seen and valued for the work or the content that you put out. So that Nine of Pentacles, I feel like there's something coming in here to help you support that work, support that endeavor that you're in, because there is value to it. It makes a difference. And I feel like that's going to really encourage you to keep going. So very beautiful, Taurus. I feel like a lot of this also has to do with you owning your gifts, owning your power, and really allowing yourself to ignite that passion in your life, embrace it, untether yourself from anything that's holding you back from fully embracing your passion. Who cares what people think, honestly? It's I don't often talk like that, but when it comes to people holding themselves back from things that they're truly talented at, or they know that they have a love for, it's disheartening to see someone kind of put that to the side because someone else says, you can't do that, or you're not going to be successful at that. So when it comes to something like that, I will say, don't care what people think, because if it's truly yours and it's your gift and your talent, then you'll find a way to be successful at it. So that's what I think. Okay. Let's do a guidance message here. Okay, Taurus. Oh, love that. Treasure Island. I think Capricorn actually got a very similar message about, a passion being reignited and really finding where we belong, finding where our nectar is. And so I feel like it's almost like you're coming across this gem, this jewel that you have within you, and you're allowing yourself to finally let it be seen, let it be opened up. And again, we are being drawn to that 9 here. So this is all about that fulfillment, that personal freedom, that personal fulfillment. You're so close. I can feel it. You're so close to just it busting open, just it busting through. So don't give up on yourself now. You are almost there. You're right at the brink of kind of uncovering something or opening yourself up to something that you're gifted at, something that you're talented at. And I really feel like it's something you've worked very hard on. And it is something that you're passionate about. So this is all about you stepping into that power. Okay, animal guidance for Taurus this week. So we have the giraffe spirit, see the big picture. I feel like there's a message here about not being afraid to stand out, not being afraid to be different, unique, not afraid to be authentic. This is all about also looking at your journey and almost seeing like the underlying message through all of it. And I have this feeling that it has something to do with standing out and having something to do with being unique. Because again, for some reason, I got that message of like not caring what people think. So I feel like there may have been a repetition, a pattern, something about, other people's opinions of what other people want you to do and how that may have really clouded your ability to see your own true talents, your own true powers. And you are radically changing that for yourself because of that work that you've done on yourself. And so now you're in this place of, as you're fully embracing yourself for who you are coming into an alignment with not being afraid to stand out, not being afraid to, let other people have their opinions about you and you still do you. And this is all about that authenticity. This is all about ownership of that. So very beautiful, Taurus, very empowering. And I also feel like it's going to set a really amazing example for the people around you, whether they tell you it or not. Sometimes it's hard for people to say it, but I do feel like, you're setting an example for those around you who are going to admire that quality in you, because it takes courage to stand alone in something like that. So very beautiful, Taurus. You have some wonderful things coming up here. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, as I'm so grateful for your support, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Taurus.